Okay, so the original question was, when the air was removed, which hit the box with a greater force, the feather or the bowling ball? All right, well, if we want to find force, all we have to do is use this equation right here. So we have force equals mass times acceleration. We should be able to find the mass of the bowling ball and of the average feather on Google. When I Googled both of these, the mass of a bowling ball was roughly 7.26 kilograms. 7.26 kilograms. And the mass of a feather was roughly 0.08 kilograms. All right, and both of these were falling due to gravity. So the acceleration due to gravity, which I talked about in my acceleration video, which was 9.8 meters per second squared, or meters per second second. So I have my mass. That's what I need to find force. And I also have acceleration there. So I should be able to find the force of both of these instances. So let's plug in one. I'm looking for force. I have the mass of the bowling ball, which is 7.26 kilograms. It's always important to put your units in there. And then I also have the acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.8 meters per second squared. I'll multiply these two. Let's see here. Clear 7.26 times 9.8 equals 71.148. I'm just going to round that up to 71.15. So that equals 71.15, I believe. Yes. Yep. All right. And since that is a force, our units are newtons. All right. So that's one of our forces. Let's try the next one. One for the feather. So force equals mass of the feather, which is 0.08 kilograms, multiplied by the acceleration of gravity, which is 9.8 meters per second squared. When I multiply these together, let's do that. We should get the force of the feather. 0.08 times 9.8 equals 0.784. So I'm going to roll with 0.78. So it equals 0.78. Right? Yep. 784. I rounded it, so it rounded down to newtons. Okay, so the force of my bowling ball, say bowling ball, was 71.15 newtons, and the force of the feather was 0.78 newtons. So which one hit with the greater force? You probably guessed it already. It was definitely the bowling ball. In fact, if you go back up to this picture here, the bowling ball actually breaks into that box, whereas the feathers just kind of bounced off. So which one hit with more force? It was the bowling ball. And all I did was use the simple equation that we already learned. Force equals mass times acceleration. Now what we're going to get into next is using this equation to solve for just force, or to solve for just acceleration, or just mass. If I give you two of these things, force and acceleration, you should be able to solve for mass. If I give you mass and acceleration, you should be able to solve for force. And if maybe I give you force and mass, you should be able to solve for acceleration. Basic knowledge of algebra, that should be pretty simple.